Hello, Charlotte, and welcome to another episode of CMPAC Spotlight. We are here at the Access 21 studios, ready to shine the spotlight on another member. Today we have Antione Herring. Thank you for coming.
How you doing? Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
We are so glad you're here. So you have a podcast. You're one of our podcasters.
Yeah.
It's called The Bottom Line.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been podcasting?
About 2 years, going on 2 years now.
And you said you have like 27 episodes under the belt?
27 episodes, yeah.
Okay. So prior to podcasting, though, you were doing something else here. You said you came around 2018?
Yeah, 2018. I did a show called It's My Life with a Broken Brain. Because I'm a brain injury survivor.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'm just like, trying to, because I majored in media and journalism.
Okay.
So I was like trying to, get back at it, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start producing. I'm gonna start, making my own shows and stuff like that, just to, get cause that's I love to do that, you know what I mean? So that's why I did that, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, I want to do my podcast, you know what I mean? So I was like looking for a host, cause I'm not too good in front of the camera, you know what I mean? So I like want to be behind the camera.
You want to be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So I'm looking for a host, and then my boy Dre, Man Dre, he called me and said, hey, I'm doing my show. His show is called So Elaborate. So I was like, okay, he wanted me to to direct it. He wanted to edit it, you know what I mean? Right. So I came and I saw it and I was like, okay. And he was like, yo, cause I think he had a guest on the show. I guess the guest backed out.
Oh.
So he had to do everything freestyle, you know what I mean? And he did a wonderful job. I was like, man, like you want to be a part of my podcast? I was like, sure. And then that's how it hooked up.
And that was history.
Yeah.
He's great. Mandre's great.
Yeah.
So you met Mandre here then?
Yeah.
Okay. So what initially brought you to Access 21?
Because like I said, I was a brain injury survivor, you know what I mean? So and then my boy Jay Sean was like, yo, cause he does this thing, here. So I was like, okay. He was like, yo, you want to take up, video or whatever. You just go to the station. The station. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And I did that, and I took the I think basic studio was the first class, then control room, and then directing and editing and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I did everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you said you majored in media.
Yeah.
So was that in New York or was that
New
here?
York.
It was in New York. What made you interested in media?
Because I love sports. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, I love playing basketball.
Yeah, you told me you love the Yankees.
Oh yeah, Yankees.
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah. Need to be a Yankees fan. You know what I mean? But I like love sports. I just love playing sports and everything. You know what I mean? I used to love like basketball, baseball, and football, all that. And then I realized, okay, well, I'm not really gonna make it to the NBA or the NFL or anything. So I was like, okay, I want to be a part of that. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start writing. So I wrote, and then and actually when I entered college, I took journalism classes and stuff like that. Then one of my professors, Dr. Bush, was like, yo, you need to join the paper. So I joined the paper, and then it was good. I was like writing sports at LIU, and you know what I'm saying, it was a good gig, you know what I mean. And then it was like, okay, well, the sports editor is leaving because he's going to graduate do you want to assume that spot? I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Cool. So I was the sports editor of the paper, and then it was like, every editor had a column. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my column. You know what I mean? So then I was like, okay, what's the name of my column gonna be? And then I know, like, because like the headline of sports, it's called The Bottom Line. So like, okay, so I'm gonna work with that, and that's how I came up with the name.
For the podcast.
Yeah.
So is the podcast about sports as well?
It's about sports, music, and life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things right there, music and entertainment.
Yeah. So you moved here from New York. What brought you to Charlotte?
It was cheaper to live.
Cheaper. Yeah, I hear you on that.
Cause that was like, cause actually, I was working for a newspaper in New Jersey. Called it's called the Star Leisure. It was working pretty good. It was like, okay, I need to get on my own, because I at the time was living with my grandmother. I was like, I want to get on my own, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But New York, New Jersey, man, them prices is, it would be like $1,600 for a studio.
Yeah. It's like California.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I couldn't live like that.
Yeah.
So my cousin was like, yo, cuz, you know what I mean, come to Charlotte, you know what I mean? Because, you gonna live cheaper, you know what I mean? Because, like, New York, everything is, gotta pay for everything, you know what I mean? Parking, you gotta pay for parking, you gotta pay for, it's like pretty much everything, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, it's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So how was it when you came down here and people wave at you?
It was beautiful.
Because they don't do that in New York.
It was beautiful. Nah, if they do it in New York, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
We waving like, don't wave at me. You don't know me like that. You know me like that. You know what I mean? But that's different. That's like a nice culture shock. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what year did you come here?
2006.
Okay, so you were here for a minute before you found out about Access 21. So, again, you said how did you discover Access 21?
Through my boy Jay Sean.
Him having his show.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I like to do that too. So that's how I hooked up with Access 21.
So what was the moment you realized? So you came, you did the orientations and everything. What was the moment that you realized, like, oh, I have a show idea I want to do?
Yeah. Because like the first time I said, I was doing the show My Life with a Broken Brain. I was like, it was just like, I was just like trying to just like, you know what I mean, like, I guess like reinvent, myself, you know what I mean? As far as, going, like doing like, you know what I mean, like going behind, like doing the cameras and, editing and stuff, like, all that media stuff, you know what I mean? So I just want to do that just to get myself, you know what I mean, like rejuvenate, with the media stuff like that. But then I was like, okay, you know what I mean? I was like, okay. So then I was like, okay, I took because I think that show came out in, I think it was like 2019, and until the last, like, I think I had 4 episodes of that show, and it was like maybe like a year. I was like, I'm just gonna just fall back for a little bit, you know what I mean, just to let calm down, and just relax, you know what I mean, just try to see, like where would I want to take this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, I wanted to do like a show that's gonna be on like periodically, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, like once a week, and like not month, but maybe like once a month, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I wanted to do that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just try to get myself get myself together, you know what I mean?
So what was it like going through the process of the different orientations and classes?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good because I mean you got a wonderful staff here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're gonna make sure you're gonna do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so that's what's up right there. And then you got people that you know what I mean just like off the chain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know everybody know everything. Everybody would know everybody. Was like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Everybody was they know they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And they're interested in it. And they want you to succeed too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna push you to succeed too, and that's why I love the people at Acts 21 because they make sure that everything's possible, everything that I do what I gotta do to get what need done. You know what I mean?
You find it's been pretty easy to have volunteers to help you out.
Yeah. It's pretty good, pretty good.
And do you volunteer?
Yeah, I volunteer. Yeah, I volunteer a lot.
Yeah.
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 I mean, just because I know like people want to do their own shows and something, and I just want to help. You know what I mean?
Do you think that lends to the enthusiasm, though, that everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people have ideas that they want to do, and so I'm excited about my show, but I'm also excited to help you with your show.
Yeah.
I want to see you succeed. It's not a competition. Do you feel like that's kind of the way it is here, the culture?
Yeah. That's that culture right there.
You feel embraced. Well, we're going to show a clip from the
Okay.
bottom line,
Okay.
and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the show.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, so check out this clip from the podcast, The Bottom Line.
Up and coming.
Believe in yourself. That's number one. And if that thing don't work the first time, don't get discouraged because it's probably not going to work the first time.
Oh, wow.
So you got to step back and you got to hit that pause, hit the reset. It's
Yes.
okay to hit the reset.
Yes. Tell the
And
truth.
look at it at a different angle without emotion. You got to look at it without emotion because if you get your heart in it, it's going
Yes.
to keep you down.
Oh, Doc, you hit something right there. It's so many success stories along those lines.
So welcome back. I am still here with Antione Herring, and you just saw a clip from his podcast, It's the Bottom Line. So I know you said the bottom line is a sports term. Okay. So how did you come up with the idea for the podcast? What made you want to do the podcast?
Because it's like I wanted to give people the platform to shine. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's music, business, acting, actress, acting and stuff like that. I want you to get the light to shine, and that's why I do my show.
I love that. How do you find the people that you want to shine?
Well, I go to different events because I was like kind of, I guess, like surprised that Charlotte has some good talented people. You know what I'm saying? So me and Mandre went to it's called Beat Freak. Pretty much it's like a lot of like beat makers and producers, and they go by there, they go down and then they showcase their skills. You know what I mean? So it's like a pack. It's like the place is like packed with all kind of like music producers, rappers and stuff like that. So, and then it was like, man, it's like, yo, this is in Charlotte. It's
Yeah,
like,
there's a
wow,
lot of
this is in
hidden
Charlotte.
gems
It's like,
here.
wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I discovered here in Charlotte. You know what I mean? Like, wow, it's like people just wanted to just shine and they're doing a good job at it. You know what I mean?
So for someone who hasn't seen your show, what about your show would they really appreciate?
I would say, because like I said, it's like when you're like looking at stuff for let's say like if I'm like looking at, because I know like I'm looking at stuff from like a media member, you know what I mean? But when you're looking at people, you know, like, okay, well, man, I ain't know you rap like that. Like I saw that show and it's like, yo, you was off the chain. I ain't know you made beats like that. You know what I mean? I ain't know you know cook good like that. You know, 'cause I do like I try, you know, do like, you know, people that cook and stuff like that. So I ain't know you cook like that. Okay. So I want you, you know, give people the light to see other people in there, and they see other people, you know, do their thing. You know what I mean? That's what I do. You do your thing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you went through all of the certification for podcasting, how was that? How was it to go through that curriculum?
Pretty
and learn
good.
it?
Pretty good experience. You know, I wouldn't, you know, see anybody anything bad about it. You know, it was all good. It's all good.
Yeah. You felt supported.
Yeah.
So what are your plans going forward? Is it, you know, obviously you're going to keep doing more episodes. Where do you see it growing?
Well, 'cause it's like, 'cause actually, we did a podcast maybe like a couple of weeks ago, and in the clip that y'all just saw, it was Doc Honeycutt, and she's a wonderful person, you know what I mean? So she was like, yo, Twan, you know, hey, I'm doing, cause she does her show called Bikers, Beauties and Bikers. So she's like, yo, we gonna be doing an event, yo, come through and, you know what I mean, do your thing with the podcast, you know what I mean? So me and Mandre, you know, we went to the event, and it was a nice event, you know what I mean? It was a nice event, you know, and she's like, you know, whatever you need, you know, just let me know, you know.
Yeah.
And she helped me, you know what I mean? And that's what's up. That's like the love that, you know,
Yeah.
that you know, that you know, it's like I appreciate that.
Yeah. The support of your community.
Yeah.
Keeps you doing it. What is one of your most memorable guests? And I'm not saying it has to be your favorite guest. What is one of your most memorable episodes or guests?
Oh, wow. It's a lot.
Or one that really surprised you? Like, was there a person that just really surprised you?
I mean, it's a lot.
All of
but
them.
It's like, nah, but I'm just like trying to point out like a guest that I don't know, cause like I know the first one. You know, I had my boy, cause he does rapping. The doctor, and he was like he lived in Raleigh. He's like, yo, I come do your show, and he came like 2 hours away, you know, to do the show, and it's like, and I can't forget that, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, I appreciate you, man, you know what I mean? And that,
Yeah.
so that's like one of the guests that,
Most
you know,
memorable. One of the memorable ones. Yeah. What is your favorite thing about podcasting? Like, I know, like, you can do it here and everything's set up.
Yeah.
Do you also do podcasting on location?
Yeah.
How is the comparison between being in a studio and then being out in the
I don't know,
field?
cause like in the studio, it's like everything is here.
Yeah, it's controlled.
Everything is, you know, here, you know what I mean? But out in the let's say if I do a location show, I gotta carry all my equipment, and then I gotta, you know, do this, I gotta do that, I gotta make sure my equipment is there, I gotta make sure I gotta make sure everything, I gotta do everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, man, it's like
Guerrilla style.
Yeah. And it's like, man, it's like, but I mean, I think I love both though. I love both.
Yeah. What keeps you wanting to do this?
I guess the love and support, and I just wanted to, you know, just give back, you know, whatever I can do, you know, just to, you know, help people. You know, that's like one of the things that I'm like really motivated by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To give back and, you know, help people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if one of our viewers was watching this and was like, I'm interested in maybe doing a podcast or having a show or volunteering just, to be around other media people. What would you say to them? What advice would you give them?
I would say first, gotta have the love for it. You can't be okay. I like doing this. I like, because like if you like it, then you don't really love it. You You like, okay, you like it, and then like something happened. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it no more. But you gotta love it. You gotta love it with a passion. Because it's like I've seen people. Just like all people come to class. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do a show. I want to do a show. Right? Okay, all right. You know all the things that go with doing a show. You gotta do the camera work, you gotta do the editing, you gotta do all that stuff, And like, I just wanna just do a show. Like, okay, well, you do your show then,
Yeah.
But it's like, when it's like, if you don't really know, like all that comes with doing a show, then you just gonna, just, okay, well, I'm gonna just fall back, But if you really love it, you're gonna do everything you take to make that show come out.
Yeah.
So
how much of your time is spent thinking about what you're going to shoot next?
Yeah.
Is your mind always kind of going like this could be a show?
Yeah. Like every time I drive, I was like, yo, driving could be a show.
Yeah, just set up your dash cam and.
Yeah, exactly. Driving could be like everything, but right now, like everything is a show. Driving, like. Or just going down the block and just saying hey to people, that could be a show, Everything could be a show nowadays, what I mean?
Well, what is one thing you would like people to take away from your show, from your podcast?
I would just say, you can do anything that's possible, anything that you can set, anything that you set your heart to, you can do it. And I'm just saying, you can do it, y'all. You can do it, Just put your heart into it and let it roll.
And you got a family here behind you to help you, support you.
I appreciate y'all for real.
So, when can people and how can people see your show? You kind of got multiple ways.
Yeah, it's available on YouTube. It's YouTube at the bottom line. You can look at my show that way. I do Instagram. I do Instagram and Facebook. So every time if you view my page, the show link is on my page. So that's the other way right there.
You're easy to find.
Yeah. I'm easy to find.
All right. So here's a question. Think about this. If you had your dream guest,
right?
Okay, and it doesn't even have to be anybody famous, but who would be your dream guest and why?
Nas.
Nas?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because I'm a huge fan of Nas, because he just raps about everything.
Yeah.
Anything and everything, what I mean? And it's like, I like that because it's like, he's not afraid to, put out something that people don't like. If you don't like it, okay, cool. I mean, I do it because I love it, what I mean? So if you don't like it, okay, cool. I mean, but if you like it, then I'm with it, what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one of my dream cats right there.
All right, so Nas, if you happen to be watching this, please come
man.
be on the bottom line.
Yeah.
Do you think is he kind of like somewhat of an inspiration for how you do your show?
Yeah, because he's a Virgo too.
Oh, he's a Virgo. You're a Virgo.
I was born September 8th.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, and plus he was, he's from New York too, and it's like, cause I'm from the projects in New York, and so she's from the projects too. So it's like, it's like, what I mean, it's like our life, we kind of into the same things, what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think it's important to have mentors, whether you get to meet them or not. And I think that's one thing great here too, is I think there's a lot of mentors here for people too. And I think you're probably a great mentor as well, from what I hear.
Yeah. Actually, me and Jay Sean was talking about that. So that'll be a good thing right there.
So see, come be a member, and
Yeah,
we've
yeah,
got your
yeah,
mentor
yeah.
right here. All right, so tell everyone one more time where they can find you. Is there a certain day that they can always find you, or it's on YouTube, however?
You can always find me. It's youtube.com at It's the Bottom Line. And you just look on that page and you can see all of my shows. I got 27 shows out there, you know what I mean? So you can just look me
Binge
up.
watch.
Yeah, look
Or
me up.
binge listen.
Yeah.
And what's your next show going to be?
Right now, because we went to a Panthers game when it was trying to make the playoffs. And it was crazy because it was the Panthers versus the Buccaneers. And then that game determined who was going to be in first place in the NFC South, right? And the Panthers won that game. I was like, yo, it was like, everything,
It was crazy.
It was just so lit
Yeah,
at Bank of America Stadium,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the one to be
Yeah,
at.
it was like, it was like awesome, man. It was like, yeah, that's what's up right there.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Antoine, for
Thank
joining me
you.
this
Thank you.
evening. I
Thank
look
you.
forward to
Thank
that
you.
episode. I look forward to that excitement.
All right.
And thank you, Charlotte, for joining us for another day of CMPAC Spotlight, where we shine a spotlight on a member, and hopefully you will be our next one.